Hello. Welcome to my first ever podcast episode. I don't know what this is going to be called yet. But hi, I'm Noelle Girardi, and I'm the host of this podcast. So I think, what better way to start a podcast than to get to know the host. So some people DM me questions, and I'm just going to be answering them. So if that's something you're not interested in, you can just click off, but actually don't click off. I need the views. So the first question was, why did you decide to start a podcast? A lot of things. As an American liking Formula One, it's just like nobody I know likes Formula One. I live in Georgia, so it's nobody I know likes Formula One. So, whenever I talk about it with my friends, nobody cares. So I figured, well, why not start a podcast and then have random people listen to me talk about it. So, yeah. Question 2 was, what is your ethnicity? Okay, well, if you can't tell from my accent, I am American, which is, I get a lot of, people telling me that it's really weird when they hear an American talking about Formula One. But, yeah. I was born in America, born in Atlanta, Georgia. My mom is Taiwanese, though, so I am 50% Taiwanese, but her mom, so my grandma, is, Mongolian, so I'm also part Mongolian, too. My dad was from, he is from Boston, which is cool, so, yeah, I love Formula One, but I also grew up loving a lot of the Boston teams. So I love the Boston Bruins, just heads up. So, yeah, my dad is American, except his grandparents were Italian. So my great-grandparents were Italian. So my grandparents are both half Italian, so I don't know what that makes my dad, and I don't know what that makes me, but I guess I'm part Italian and part Lithuanian, I think. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah. So, question number 3, what got you into Formula One? Okay, so I loved motorbikes. Not loved, I still love motorbikes. And I remember talking with somebody, I forget who, but I was talking with somebody about motorbikes, and we were talking about, Ducatis. And I remember somebody was telling me, Ducatis are, the Ferrari of motorbikes. And I was like, now that I think about it, does Ferrari make their own motorbikes? And, I was curious. So I Googled it, and they do. They only made, 1 or 2 or something. I don't know. Somebody fact check that. I don't know. But yeah, and I was just scrolling through photos of, this Ferrari bike, and one of the photos was of a Formula One car. It was, mid-air, flipped, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So I clicked on the photo, and there was a link to a YouTube video, and it was, top 10, worst crashes in Formula One, or, something like that, I don't know. But I remember watching the video and being like, wow, this is actually really cool. Not the crashes, obviously, pray that everybody was okay. But, I was like, wow, action-packed, love it. So, I don't know, I just started watching Formula One more, and, yeah, I'm making my own podcast about it. Oh my god, is it raining pollen? What is that? Oh, yeah, I'm outside, by the way, so, yeah. Okay, this is 4, I think, question number 4. I should have made a list. Yeah, okay, question number 4, I think. What do you think about NASCAR? What do I think about NASCAR? Okay, so I have a friend who, dude, she loves NASCAR. It's crazy. Like she loves NASCAR how I love Formula One. It's insane. Um, and she was like bugging me about watching it. She's like, no, you should totally watch it. It's so good. It's so fun. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a try. And I turned on a race, and dude, literally, they like had like a shot over, like over the fans, and dude, the entire, like, everybody in the audience was like a sunburnt white man. And then they had like trucks going around the tracks with American flags, and I was like, this is a bit too patriotic for my liking. But yeah. So yeah, I don't really mind it. It's I just prefer Formula One more. Yeah. Question number 5. What is your favorite team in Formula One? Ferrari. And I know that it sounds basic, but like I said earlier, I'm part Italian, so I think it's valid that I like Ferrari. Okay, question number 6. Who is your favorite driver? Ooh, okay. I can't pick. Okay, I'm just gonna name 3 drivers that I like a lot. I like Yuki Tsunoda. I like Carlos Sainz and Kimi Räikkönen. It was actually Kimi Räikkönen's birthday. Like, what's the date right now? Today? The 22nd. So his birthday's on the 17th, I think, one day after Charles Leclerc's birthday. Maybe? Am I wrong? I don't know. Somebody fact check that. But yeah. Kimi I like because he's just so funny without even trying. Like, 2002, I think, Monaco, dude, that had me in tears. Like, he just didn't care. He crashed and he was done. He just went to his yacht and chilled. Like, yeah. Yuki I like. Okay, no. I like Carlos Sainz because of how he is on track. Like, he is one of the smartest people on track. Like, I mean, think about the situation that you're in. Like, you are going 200 miles an hour with a car doing turns. Your reaction time has to be on point. You have to be laser focused so that you don't kill yourself or somebody else. And while that's all happening, Carlos Sainz is thinking of, like, the highest IQ things to do. Like, it's crazy. Like, honestly, I liked Carlos Sainz before, but, like, this year's Singapore Grand Prix, like, when he won, dude, that just totally earned my respect for him. Like, honestly. Genius. So, yeah, I like him more on track than off track. But with Yuki, I like him more off track than on track because he's just, like, the sweetest person ever. He's just so genuine. And I love that he has dreams and aspirations outside of Formula One. I look forward to eating at his restaurant one day. But yeah, he's really sweet, and also, he's my height, so it makes me feel a little less insecure about my height. So, yeah, thanks, Yuki, for that. Okay, question number 7. Let me scroll and find this. Where is it? Oh my god, I lost it. Okay. Okay, here it is. What is your favorite Grand Prix? Ooh. That's a good question. Okay. I'm gonna have to say, oh god. As of right now, it's gonna have to be Monza, because I'm a Ferrari fan. But other than that, Monaco, I love the circuit, and Singapore, because it's so challenging. It's just really hot, and it really gives all the drivers, it really ups things. Like, something eventful always happens at the Singapore Grand Prix, so love that. Who knows, maybe Vegas will make that list. I'm hoping it will because I love Vegas. Dude, I've literally been like 4 or 5 times. It never gets old. Actually, just last year I spent Christmas in Vegas. It was really nice. Okay. Where is the next question? Dude, I should have wrote these out. What are your goals for the future? Ooh, okay. I don't want to say I don't know, but I haven't thought too hard up on it. I know when I was younger, I wanted to be a mechanic or a strategist for Formula One. Still open to that idea, actually. I would love to do that. Or maybe something in golf, maybe. I'm a pretty good golfer sometimes. But yeah, that's definitely how I'm gonna get a scholarship. You know, a lot of colleges don't have female golfers to fill, so it's really easy to get a scholarship with golf. So hopefully that'll be me one day. Yeah, but other than that, I haven't really thought about, my future that hard. Okay, next question. What is your dream car? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, I'm gonna say, this is gonna sound so basic, but I love the McLaren 765 LT. I think it looks amazing. What else? I mean, I wouldn't mind. Oh, the Ferrari 458 Italia. I would love to have one of those. And a BMW S1000RR wouldn't hurt either. But that's a bike. That's not a car. That's a bike. But yeah, I would love, or the M1000RR. Definitely wouldn't complain about having those either. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a pretty low quality podcast. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Oh my god, my dog, what are you doing? Hi. Alright. I have a dog right here. Say hi. Say hi to the podcast. Say hi. Yeah, I have a dog. She's a Portuguese water dog, and her name is Sunny. Which is actually, when we got her, it's the same name as, like, Barack Obama's dog, so, like, the same name and breed, which was such a huge coincidence. Yeah. I forget what question we're on. Are we on 9? I think we're on 9. 9 or 10. I don't know. We're just going to say 9. Hi, Sunny. Okay, what is your favorite subject in school? Math. Because I'm good at it. Yeah. That was quick. Next question. What is your favorite food? Ooh. My favorite food. I love pot stickers. Those are so good. Stop licking me. Yeah, I love pot stickers. I honestly don't really care what kind, as long as they don't have shrimp in it. Dude, I hate any type of shellfish so much. Dude, like, I have a phobia of shrimp. What is that called? Shrimp phobia? Let me look it up right now, because this is important. Shrimp phobia name. I have ostraconophobia. Yeah. Dude, I have a fear of shellfish. Well, not a fear, no, just a fear of shrimp. Like, I'm not scared of shellfish. No. Let me rephrase this. I'm scared of live shrimp. Like, if I'm swimming and I see a shrimp, dude, I'm swimming in the other direction. Like, Like, I'm like the Flash. I'll be like the Flash in the water. I'm out of there. One time, my friend threw a dead shrimp at me, and I, like, almost ran into the street. Dude, I hate shrimp so much. The burning passion. And I just don't like eating shellfish. You know, now that I think about it, it's kind of like in my family. Well, not in my family. Just my brother that I know of. Oh my god, funniest story ever. Okay, this is where the trauma started. So my dad bought a lobster for my brother. No, not for my brother, because we both hate shellfish. But he bought it for dinner. I think my grandparents or my aunt and uncle were over or something. And he bought a live lobster, and they were going to cook it. But before they cooked it, he walked over to where my brother and I were playing, and he set this lobster down in front of my brother. And it started crawling towards him, and then my brother started screaming and crying, and then my dad was laughing his head off. And then he took it, and then we watched it be boiled alive, and then we watched our family members eat it, and it was the most traumatizing thing ever. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a story if you were wondering. Okay, next question. What do you have a dream pet? Do I have a dream pet? I do, actually. Oh my god. Okay, I have this planned out. So I'm gonna get 2 cats. One of them is gonna be... Okay, well, actually, I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a shelter first and see what they have, and if there's anything that I like, then I'll adopt. But if not, then I'm gonna get a brown British Shorthair and something else. Is it weird? Like, I didn't even know that there was such a thing as brown cats until, like, a couple months ago. Like, I'd never thought about it. That's why. Because I'd never seen a brown cat before, so I never thought about it. And then later on, I saw somebody with a brown cat, and I was like, wow. I actually, like, now that I think about it, that's the first time I've ever seen a brown cat. But yeah, brown British Shorthair, and I'm gonna get 2 cats. And, okay, get this. I think this is genius. I'm actually so proud that I thought of this. I am gonna name one Mushu and the other one Cricket. You know, like from Mulan, the movie, because they're best friends. I didn't want them to be best friends in real life. Yeah, I know. So amazing. I'm so smart. And then, if I am financially stable, then I will get a dog. Once again, I'll go to adoption center, see what they have. If there's anything that I think I will be compatible with, then I will get that dog. But if not, then I would love to have a big sheepdog. I love sheepdog. I don't know what I'll name it yet, though. Yeah. Okay, next question. Have you seen Drive to Survive? Yes. Oh, come on. Like, what Formula 1 fan hasn't? As for what I think about it, like, it's a great show. I mean, like, it's entertaining. It's not true, really. I mean, they get some things right, but, you know, most, you know, they make up things so that it's more entertaining. But, you know, if you're watching Drive to Survive for, like, accurate historical information, then, yeah, that's not really, yeah, you're gonna get bad information for that. But if you're just watching it, like, for fun, and it's, like, I mean, like, it's a really fun show. It's great, honestly. But, yeah, just heads up for any new Formula 1 fans who are watching it right now, it's not accurate. They, like, make up a lot of rivalries and stuff, and they make it look like drivers are, like, pitted against each other, when, in all reality, they're fine. Okay, next question. Who's your favorite driver? Oh, I already answered that. Who's your favorite team principal? Okay, I've never thought about this. Huh. I don't want to be basic. Oh, okay, just, like, a little off topic. Like, for the longest time, I thought that Zach Brown was the team principal, but he's not. So I was really confused about that. But I think I like Toto Wolff. Yeah, I like Toto Wolff. He seems cool. He's pretty funny, honestly. I love watching his reactions. Very expressive. Bleh, I can't talk. Expressive. He wears his heart on his sleeve. Love that. Next question. Are there any other sports that you like other than Formula One? To play or to watch, I guess. I'll say both. To watch, I love watching hockey. I think I said before, I'm a big Bruins fan. I heard that they're making another team in Atlanta, which honestly I don't know why, because they've already lost two. I mean, like, they're literally the only place in all of NHL history that's lost two teams. You know, just nobody in Georgia is really, like, a hockey fan. So, I mean, I don't know why they're making another team, but we'll support it anyway. But yeah, big Bruins fan. I cried when Bergeron... Oh, shoot. Sorry. I accidentally moved my table. But yeah, dude, I cried when he retired because he was, like, my childhood. Yeah. This is so awkward. Okay. And to play, I play golf. I wouldn't say I love it. I do it for college. But yeah. And I love to play volleyball. Volleyball is just such a fun sport to play, honestly. I used to play baseball, and I used to play soccer, and I used to do swimming, but I quit all of that. I love boxing, though, too. That's fun. Boxing is always fun, especially with friends. People. Yay. Are you introverted or extroverted? Is the next question. Here's the thing, is weird. It's really weird. It's like, when I'm out in public, I'll act extroverted. Like, it's tiring, but I'll act extroverted. But I'm, like, really introverted. I think that's called, like, it's called an extroverted introvert or something like that. I don't know. But it's, like, I can be extroverted, and I act extroverted sometimes, but I think at the heart, I really am an introvert. And, you know, I have, like, a really low social battery, so, like, whenever I go to, like, a party or something, I'll just, like, I'll talk with people for a long time and, like, smile and laugh and stuff, but when I get home, I just, like, immediately pass out. Like, it's really tiring. Okay, next question. What do you think about the new teams joining the Formula One grid? That's a good question. Does Formula One need another American team, I guess, is the question. I mean, we have Haas, and, I mean, as we can see from this season, they aren't doing as well as they would like. I mean, K-Mag, he actually hasn't been that bad this season, I guess. He made it... Did he make it into Q3? What was it? Was it Friday? At the Austin Grand... No, not the Austin Grand Prix. That's going on right now. But, in qualifying, I think. I don't know. Somebody fact check that. But I don't know if we really need another American team on the grid. As for Audi, I think that's going to be really interesting to see. But yeah, I mean, honestly, only time will tell. But as of right now, I'm slightly opposed to having Andretti join. Because you know what that means? New team means more drama. So yeah. Honestly, you know what? I guess that'll be more stuff for me to talk about on this podcast. So, you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Let's see. What do you think about Carlos Sainz's win in Singapore? Okay. So when the Singapore Grand Prix was happening, I was on a cruise. So I was, like, watching it on my phone while we were at breakfast or something, and he won it, and I just, like, immediately ran back to my room, and I was, like, screaming and jumping around. I was like, yeah, Carlos! Because, dude, like, he deserves it. You know, after all the hate he got for winning in Silverstone, he totally deserved it. And once again, he was extremely smart with that win, which is why it was even more deserved. For those newer Formula One fans, so what happened was Carlos Sainz was in first place. He was leading basically the entire race, and Lando Norris was behind him, and George Russell overtook Carlos Sainz's teammate, Charles Leclerc, and claimed third place. And this was, like, a really big deal because George Russell had just gotten newer tires. How many laps fresher was it? It was like 24, 19, 14, something around those numbers. But yeah, the point is they were fresher, and fresher means faster. And Carlos Sainz was also on hards too. So, and I forget what George Russell had, medium or softs, I don't know. But no, it wouldn't be whatever. But point is, George Russell had the upper hand, and all he had to do was overtake Lando Norris in the McLaren and overtake Carlos Sainz, and he would take first place, obviously. And there was 10 laps left, and everybody was like, oh my god, George Russell totally has enough time to do this. But what Carlos Sainz did was, instead of going faster, he went slower, which is absolutely genius. Because going slower, he was able to get into that 1 second range of Lando Norris so that Lando Norris was able to activate DRS. But he stayed, like, far enough ahead to the point where Lando Norris couldn't overtake him. So with DRS, Lando Norris was able to defend himself against George Russell, which kept Carlos Sainz safe, and he was able to take first place, Carlos Sainz. And I mean, when you think about it, honestly, it's just like Carlos Sainz really just said, okay, Lando, I am throwing you onto my back and I'm carrying you to victory with me. He just had Lando trail him to the end, honestly, which love that because they're like besties outside of the grid. So it makes the story even better. So I have one more question, and then that is it. Oh, no, Sunny, stop it. Sunny, come here. Come here. Good girl. Okay, what are your hobbies outside of watching sports, obviously? My hobbies. Okay, I love art. I draw a lot. I actually drew, like, wall art for my room for, like, it was, like, Formula One stuff. I draw cars, too, which is lovely. And I want to get into painting because I think it's really something that will, like, be therapeutic for me. I also love to play piano. I've been playing for, like, since 3rd grade, 2nd grade, something like that. I'm not that good, but I love doing it. Hi, Sunny. Oh, you like your scratches? Yeah, you like your scratches. Okay, sorry. I also, once again, I love car spotting. I haven't actually spotted anything good yet, but maybe one day I will. But yeah, I love anything with cars, anything with motorbikes, love that type of stuff. And I guess, honestly, that's really all my hobbies. I want to start getting into cooking also. I feel like, or like baking, because I have zero experience with that. One time I tried making cupcakes and, well, they were not cup shaped at all, nor did they taste like cake. But yeah. Oh, I like reading. if that's a hobby. I love reading and knitting. Y'all better not call me grandma. I'm not a grandma. Just because I knit doesn't make me grandma. Everybody used to bully me about that in 5th grade. They always used to call me grandma because I would knit. But, yeah. So, that brings me to the end of this podcast. No, get away from me, Sunny. Stop it. I'm trying to do an outro. But, yeah. That brings me to the end of this podcast that is nameless. If you have a name idea, please put it in the comments, because I can't just keep calling this podcast. But yeah, like, subscribe, definitely subscribe. I need it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to me just ramble and talk about random things. And if you have any ideas for what you want me to do in the next podcast or talk about in the next podcast, please drop it in the comments. Thanks for listening. Bye.